everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This video is my project for the Smash or Stash collab hosted by Beth Bourbon Creek Crafts, and all the information for this collab will be listed in the description. Each month there is a particular item that we're supposed to be using out of our craft room, just to help us use up things that we might have an overabundance of, or things that we might not go to regularly in our projects, and just try to get us to use more of our stash items. For the month of March, the item that we were to use was ribbon, twine, fibers, stuff like that. I did use some ribbon and some baker's twine. Now I didn't do very many because I thought this was a neat idea when I saw the little post on Pinterest. I thought, well, that's a great idea for using up leftover bits of ribbon, but it was kind of tedious, and I don't know really if I will use these things here that I made. I mean, they're kind of cute, but for these purple ones, I had one strip of ribbon that, well, if you put all these together, that's basically how long my piece of ribbon was. So like maybe 14 inches, something like that. Just one random strip of ribbon. And what you do is you take your little ribbon scrap and you take a piece of twine and you tie it around the center, and you like cinch it closed, pull it like tie it real tight. Now the ribbon that the woman used on Pinterest, they had like a little video with it. It wasn't as fat as this, so this is like doing a lot of puckering and like curling up, and so that's why I'm not really super crazy about this. She didn't put anything in the middle of hers other than just having that string wrapped around it. But I love these little like flat back resin. They're like little bumpy pearls is what they look like. And I thought those would be cute in the middle. So I do have 6 is what I was able to make. Oops, this one I actually used a purple, like a very pale purple. I think a few of these I pulled a purple one out because the purple and the white looked very similar in my container. So I think I have a couple of cream or sort of off-white and a few of the really pale purple. But these would be cute just to add as a little decoration or embellishment to a project. And it's just I mean, it sounds like a really neat way to use up little scraps of ribbon. Just had to do a lot of little fussy, a lot of fussy work, because it was kind of hard with working with such a small scrap of ribbon to try to get the other string wrapped around it tight enough, and trying to keep it from pulling too tight where it wanted to flip and like fold on itself. But I mean, I think it turned out okay. And then so I thought I'll just use a little bit of a smaller ribbon. Well, I couldn't find anything in between. I have tons of ribbons in my room, my craft room, but they're mostly like decorative ribbons from like Dollar Tree that have a lot of gems and bling on them, or they're like lacy type ribbons. I get a lot of like rolls of like a lacy trim from Hobby Lobby. So I pulled out this from Stampin' Up, and it's I'm not sure what color it is. It just says, I can find the English version, it just says 2020 to 22 in color ribbon, and it had like a green one in the package as well. There were 2 of these ribbon rolls in a package together. Well, these I didn't really like either, because they're so tiny. If I pulled tight at all, then it wanted to make like let me see if I can find one that did it. It wanted to almost make like a zigzag shape, like it made that little cinch in the center, and then it wanted to go like here, and then it went up and over, so it was laying really strange. So I just took a little I just kind of left the baker's twine a little bit longer, and I used the pink and white twine, and then just cut it a little bit shorter than the ribbon ends, and then took a little bling, like a little hot pink gem from Dollar Tree and just stuck it. I didn't even hot glue it because it was so tiny. I was afraid the glue would get everywhere. So, and these are really sticky. They are staying on there really good. So I made 3 of those, and there again, I'm not crazy about those at all. So I'd say this was kind of a bust. But I mean, it did sound like a good idea for using up ribbon. Maybe if I had the right kind of ribbon. I just wasn't finding the right ones, maybe. So it could possibly be a good idea, because the woman that shared this idea, I mean, her little ribbon embellishments turned out super cute, and they weren't like puckered and weird shaped and everything. So maybe I'll try these again if I, you know, find some different ribbon. But like I said, right now I could not locate any of the ribbons that I wanted to use that I thought would be good for this. So this is what I have to share for this month. If anybody else would, you know, like to try this out, maybe you have better luck at getting them to look better, but that's what I have for this month for the Smash or Stash. So, but I did use up 1 strip of ribbon, so I guess that's a win. So 1 piece of ribbon that I've had in my little scrap basket of ribbon for a long time. Or not in my scrap basket of ribbon, just in my basket of ribbon. I had this 1 piece that was just laying on top. So I was finally able to use that one up. So thank you everyone for stopping by. And if I can find the post that inspired me to try this, then I'll link it below, but I don't remember what the post was. So I'll try to find it, but if not, then you at least have the idea of how to do it. And so just please check out the other participants. All the information will be in the description below. And thank you so much everyone for stopping by, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care.